Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I will speak in Chinese as let Miss Nie translate for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really
Now let's ask Yeah. Yeah.
没关系的，没
行吧
关系的。
那个我简单介绍一下我自己。我来自中国中绿华夏有机食品认证中心。
Shall I translate？ 我可以给你，我给你。OK。你说吧，你就是。
中绿华夏有机食品认证中心是代表中国农业部开展有机食品认证的一个专门的机构。
OK， 他有翻译哈，那 OK， 那 please 要最好了，你来翻译吧。你对你们的 OK 你让他来翻吧。
刚开始没翻。
Okay, good. So Mr. Xia is from COFCC. This is means China Organic Food Certification Center, and COFCC is the organization of the Agriculture Ministerium, and is doing the organic certification. Yeah.
我们中心从2006年开始境外认证工作。
We started the certification in abroad from 2006.
目前呢，境外的有效证书20张，产品76个。
We have already issued 20 certifications with altogether 76 products.
产品呢主要集中在牛奶、奶粉、米粉和葡萄酒。
Okay, so most of the products are milk powder, wine, and rice milk.
涉及到德国、法国、丹麦、美国。
Companies certified are from Germany, Denmark, and USA.
等11个国家和地区。
Of more than 11 countries. Yeah.
其中70%的项目集中在欧盟的国家。
So 60% of the products are from the EU.
从目前我们统计的情况来看，在中国，除了我们中心，还有杭州万泰、南京国环。
Okay, according to their statistic, there are in China besides COFCC also 2 other certification organizations in Hangzhou and Nanjing who are doing the certification.
他们的证书啊都在几十张以上。
几十张以上哈 Okay, and both of these companies have already did more than 10 certifications for foreign companies. Okay, good. That was a brief. Thank you very much for the brief introduction. And now, please, Ms. Marín. Yeah, you don't have here, please. Just very briefly.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon. My name is Mónica Marín. I'm the export manager of Soler Romero company. Soler Romero is a family-owned company that produces organic extra virgin olive oil. We are from Spain. We produce, bottle, and distribute, so we do the whole process. We have our own farm, our own mill, and we never buy olives or olive oil from anybody, so that's also better for getting the certificate. We were the first Spanish olive oil producer to get the Chinese organic certificate. We got it in January 2011. Well, we did it because we were aware that it was not possible to export to China only with the European organic certificate or the USDA certificate. Well, we did it. It's true that it was harder than with other certificates, but we did it, and now we are exporting in China, and it's completely necessary to have the organic Chinese certificate to export there.
And Ms. Miao is from China Organic and Beyond. Ms. Miao, would you please introduce?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from Organic and Beyond. Sorry, my name cards they have misunderstand the name, so I bring my own. And I'm from the Global Sourcing Department of OABC, Organic and Beyond Corporation. Our company is doing home delivery service in the big cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Hangzhou, and Tianjin. We have more than 400,000 family memberships who use our products. And my position in my company is the global sourcing. That means we do the importation and the clearance of the products. We have already imported many organic items to China. For example, the meat, beef, pork, and cheese, chocolate, wine, and extra virgin olive oil. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, actually, I have now one question for Mr. Xia from COCC. I read a report. It says the biofood consumption in China is 30 to 50% increase, has a 30 to 50% increase each year. And there is a permanent product deficit of 30% each year. And so the market potential is really huge. Your institution is doing the certification for really many, many years. Can you also confirm this huge potential? And also, are there many foreign companies, foreign producers who are willing to do the certification? And what are the highlights? We heard a lot about the highlights in Dr. Schulz's presentation, and what are the highlights and challenges for most of the foreign companies? Yeah, please.
好，这个好，这个问题呢是刚才这个主持人说我有多年的有机工作经验，实际上我在这儿 correct 一下哈。only one year 但是呢，现在我在这样一个机构工作，我在努力的在熟悉这个了解有机的这个工作。刚才主持人提到，中国的有机认证，中国的有机市场，现在尤其是中国的有机市场，发展的非常迅速，而且呢，市场也非常巨大。这对于国外的有机生产者来说，是一个巨大的这个市场。
Actually, I only work 1 year in this certification center, but I'm struggling to do better about this in this career, and the Chinese organic market is really very, very big, and it's a very good news for the foreign organic food producers.
刚才这个来自色瑞斯的这个博士在演讲的时候，我觉得对中国的有机的标准、有机认证的监管和要求，以及一些特殊产品进入中国市场的要求，我觉得讲的已经非常细了哈。
Dr. Schulz has already very detailed about the Chinese certification requirements and the characteristics. He has already told very detailed information, and information,
具体到不同类别的产品，在认证过程中的一些具体的要求和标准，我觉得这个在这个场合讲可能是太具体了。如果有这方面的需求，我是建议相关的企业和我们中国的认证机构进行一些具体的沟通和交流。
When you want to discuss more detailed information about specialized products, we can discuss later with our certification center in private.
Okay, and certainly if you have some question now, especially for Mr. Xia, you can ask now. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yes, you have a.
Can he confirm what you have just said? Does anybody can confirm what you said about the market, please? Or not?
Yeah.
So we will have a session on
Yes.
the market afterwards. This session is on legal requirement.
Yes, no, he already confirmed, yeah. He confirmed, yes, please. Yeah, he confirmed the really big market potential, yeah. And Mr. Marín, I'm really very impressed as I looked your website because your company, it's obvious like a combination of tradition and sustainability. And congratulations also for your Chinese certification. But now I would like to ask you, what is, from your point of view, what is the biggest challenge? Or what was the biggest challenge for your company to enter the Chinese market, to do business with China?
Well, the hardest part was to get knowledge of how we had to get the certificate because there was no information anywhere. I contacted first the European certifiers that I'm used to work with them because we had the European organic certificate, the Japanese and the USDA, and they didn't know, and they were not able to certify a European company according to the Chinese organic certificate. So I had to contact directly to Chinese certifiers. That in my case, we are certified by Beijing EcoCert, so it's EcoCert, but it's the Chinese company, not the French one. But it was hard just to find that information because I just had internet and that's all. Even the Chinese certifiers were not really experienced in certifying European companies and certifying products from Europe. So it's hard. It's hard because you have to explain everything, not only that you are organic, but what an olive tree is and what kind of cultivation you can do and everything.
And how long did it take for you to get the certification?
Since first call to the paper, maybe 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah, because you have
it's
to
okay.
fill a lot of documents.
Yeah.
You have to explain many things. You have to translate everything to English. Now they want that you translate also to Chinese. I said that is completely impossible. But well, in English it's okay for them. But I heard that they are going to require all the documentation that you have in your factory in Chinese. So I hope that is only a rumor and not real. But later, when they come and they visit you, it was not so hard. I mean, it's not so different, the organic cultivation, at least in olive oil. It's not so different. It's the same.
The standard documents for certification according to Chinese standard, they are available in English version?
Yes, you have to ask, I think that you have to ask a certifier and they will send it to you. The GB 19630 rules, they are available in English. At least I receive it from the certifier.
Yeah.
So that's what the
get
first
the
thing.
English version from on the website of COFCC,
Or
you can
any.
also certainly ask a CERES.
You can.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yes, there's another question. Yeah.
You cannot hear?
Yes, I just you can get the English versions of all documents on the website of the certification institution, for example, at COFCC, or you can certainly ask Dr. Schulz, go to the website of CERES, Germany. Yeah. Okay, there's another question, please.
I would like to clarify an issue respectively to because it was about the possibility to certify farmers groups.
Farmers groups, yeah.
I think it's basically possible, at least that's what we learned in the training we just participated. One precondition is that it's about a legal entity.
Yeah.
The other one is, of course, that we have to the additional burden is that every single farm is to be visited, and samples have to be taken from every single farm, and that makes it very costly. But basically, formally spoken, it is possible. But what is not possible
Okay, I think that is perhaps a question for you, Dr.
Yeah, that's the case.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of shortening the fact that you cannot work with an internal control system taking samples as an external certifier. So this system, which is used for EU certification as well as for NOP, is not applicable. So you have to visit every single farmer.
Okay, and actually it's also one question for me at this point for Dr. Schulz. Do you think is it likely that the Chinese government and EU will set up some mutual recognition of organic certification system sometimes? Are there any discussions between China and EU?
Yes, there are definitely. Since about 2 years, representatives of the EU Commission had told us that the train is put on track. The question is when it will arrive.
Okay, good. That sounds like a standard answer for many questions. Yeah, I know. It's also the same in other branches in other industry. So now I have a question for Ms. Miao. I think your company is one of the pioneers of having own organic production base and importing also foreign organic product, and also you're selling your product online, right? It's through your internet portal.
Yes, it's based on internet.
Yes, I think even if in Europe it is a huge challenge to sell food product online. How can you overcome these difficulties, and how is it doing? Yeah.
Actually, our company was started since 2007, and in the first 1 or 2 years, it's really very difficult. We try to promote our product to the foreign people live districts, so they can have a higher purchase power. But actually, it's very cost, because when you sell, for example, 100, you may cost 150 to get this customer. And later, we find another business model. We tend to the corporation. We do not sell to the individual directly. We sell to the corporations as a gift card.
Okay.
Chinese people have a traditional to give gift cards in the traditional holidays or the festivals. For example, the Mid-Autumn Festival, Spring Festival, and just like Christmas in Europe. So when a corporation they place one order, is always for example 100 gift cards. Then you can imagine the cost for get one client is much more lower. Then after we sell these gift cards, we already get the payment, so we can first have the cash, and then we deliver the goods to their house. Our customer, they can order the goods by telephone. We have a call center, and they also can order by internet. And by the experience, that means we can estimate what the quantity they're going to order. So that means the cost for the damage will be much more less.
Okay.
I think maybe I can answer your this question.
I think you have a question.
Yes, I have a question in regard to your company, to Organic and Beyond. You're importing quite a number of foreign organic food products. And
Yes.
according to my perception, not all of these organic food products are labeled and offered as organic food products, and they are not certified according to the Chinese regulation. Why are you doing it? I mean, it's legal because you are not selling and offering them as organic, but is it a cost issue? Is it too expensive, or what is the reason for this?
Actually, I can answer your question to separate in two different questions. First is not every organic product we label is organic. For instance, we have Australian beef certified organic, but for the other products like chocolate, we just delete the organic logo, and we do not sell it as organic. you can imagine if ingredients of a chocolate is come from all over the world, even we want to certify it, it's too difficult. The cocoa is from Peru and the sugar is from Africa, and there are different ingredients from different countries. So it's impossible to send the inspector to do the certification. But for the beef, it's much more easier because they eat grass just in the land, much more easier. And this is, maybe I can answer your question by...
No, that was the answer, I think. I think it's a problem that the mono-ingredient products is early.
Yes.
As in my case.
And I want to add one more point is because we do many marketing promotions, we in our customers we have a reputation. We do organic products and nature food, so it's much more easier for us to deliver this kind of products than compared to the conventional supermarket.
Okay, good. One last question. Yeah.
I'm a certification body from New Zealand, and I'm interested to know if you can have local auditors registered, and if so, what is involved? It's very expensive for certification bodies to come to New Zealand to certify.
There are no agreements.
Okay. So I got the advice that CERES should answer this question. Yeah.
In fact, we recently, which means during the last 6 days before BIOFACH, we had a inspector training for non-Chinese, for English-speaking inspectors. We invited many external certification bodies. I suppose your certification body was part of that invitation, and no. I just want to say, so we invited other certification bodies to be part of that training, and well, there is the possibility, as you see. So if you decided to cooperate with a certification body which is approved for the Chinese organic standard, of course you have to find an arrangement with the respective certification body. They have to do the training. You have to get approved by the Chinese authorities, not only by the authorized certification body, by the authorities, and then you could start doing the inspection on behalf of the accredited certification body. So that's what we offer to other certification bodies in Australia, in New Zealand, in Italy, in other parts of the world.
So we have another question. Yes, one last question. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you also using the same local farmers, Chinese farmers? Are you also in the program to them the organic?
Yes.
But this story looks like it's only about foreign products.
No, it's not only about the foreign product. The Chinese product, Chinese companies, they also have to be certified if they want to sell their product as bio or, it's the same. Yeah.
It's only that I'm afraid if you have such a complicated certification, it's very hard to certify.
Yeah, it's but you have already seen there are some companies who get this. Yeah.
No, you're not from China. I'm not. I know. We are one of the largest producers of organic olive oil in Spain. So we were used to certificates. And you ask some lady there asked if the quality management system is more or less similar to the ISO rules. Yes, it's quite similar, but you have to change the name of the document. You have to reorganize your manuals, but it's very similar. You have to have the flow chart, you have to have the claim procedures process, you have to have the training course that you do to this kind of thing. So you have everything, but not like they want. So you have to reorganize. But it's not so, at least in the olive oil, and when you have your own farm and your own factory and your own bottling, if you have other organic certificates and other quality certificates, it's not so different. It's different later when you have to export, you have to ask for the organic marks, you have to put there, you have to inform of many things, but if you are more or less a company familiar with that, it's not so difficult.
Time is up for our first session. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the speakers.